Friends, from today we are going to start a new series which is exactly like God of Reincarnation. In this also you will get a lot of cultivation and comedy, so show good support on this series so that I can continue this series further. He has come on the same stage so that after killing all the bad guys there, he can steal the weapon from them which they are running away from there, and that agent is very powerful. He has done so till date. In all the missions, no matter how dangerous the guns were, he was single-handedly taking them all down, due to which no one could stand in front of him, and that agent would move forward like a hero and he would be killing them all. Then he had reached another place where the mysterious web has been kept, which is showing a very strange thing, and as the agent activates it from inside it, some small type of temple comes out, and when one touches it, he goes to the temple of this mysterious weapon. Now we are shown the scene of the normal surface health sack where a girl with a name is doing the apiary of your master, and there were a lot of people who had come there asking if they asked me not to cry here. Then they signaled to them and she said, if you want money then you will have to pretend to cry here. That is why there, but all the people standing there start shouting and crying that we are feeling very bad that your master has left this world. He was a very good person, and because of the death of her master, she starts singing a song at the funeral there and asks the others to shout louder so that the people around should know that someone here has died. She says that this is the death of her master, whose name was Junmoji. She asks everyone to sing a song in happiness, so people start singing there, and some people were even playing music, and among the people who were crying, some people were saying that Junmoji was like my brother-in-law, he was a very good person, but then other people say to her, oh you. Even the surname does not match with him, so even if you have to do a drama, then make a threat so that people can believe it. But then a hand starts coming out from inside the coffin inside which the dead Muji was kept. Seeing this, the condition of all the people standing there gets worse, and all of them save their lives and run away from there. Seeing this, even Kier was surprised that what happened here, why did everyone run away like this? But when they came back, when she turns around, she sees Junmoji standing there, who is none other than Bowie's agent, who has come inside this martial arts world with the help of this mysterious weapon, and after coming here, he has been transformed inside this Junmoji's body, which is always there. Then how is it that after seeing her masters alive again after being dead, she gets completely frightened, and Isla quickly slaps him so that Junmoji leaves from there. After going very far and falling, she comes to Junmoji and says, hey master, you are alive again. I am very happy to see you alive again. But Junmoji is not able to understand that who is the last girl, who is this world, and where did I get trapped? I had set out on my mission so well, but how did I come here from there? So he asks Kier on the outside that after coming, who is this awakened person and how did he get here? How do people live on, which Kier tells that this place is Tianzhou Kindam and this is your house. You have always lived here. Hearing this, Junmoji tells Kier that enough is enough, there is no need to do any more drama here. I know you must be doing drama here, due to which you are reading the script, but Kier says, what are you talking about? I don't even know. Yamashi was worried as to what all this is happening here. Who am I? When you were in some trouble, I used to stand at the door and whistle for you, until the time I did not whistle, you could not even use the bathroom. Hearing this, Junmoji was completely surprised. Kiari, what kind of person is this that I have come inside the body of such a troublesome person? He is a big loser, he doesn't even know how to use the bathroom properly. It would have been better if I had died inside the same body, otherwise I would have fallen into the same trouble. Kier brings Junmoji to his family card where the names of all the people in his family were written, and Junmoji's name is also written there. He asks Kier, where are my brothers and sisters, and where are my parents too? Have you not seen them anywhere? On which Kier tells you this understanding. I don't understand that whoever's name is written here, all of them are dead. Your name was also written here, but now I will remove it. Hearing this, I start thinking that it seems that I am left alone in my family. No, I have no parents, no siblings, so it would mean that all the property that this person had will now come to me, and with this, I can live my life with ease. This has become very good for me. Now I just have to see that this person, how much property did he have, after which he starts looking at his face inside the mirror, thinking that the person whose body I have come inside is not that bad. If I have money, I can stay here too. But then he shows a person inside the mirror who was silently keeping an eye on him. Junmoji was also surprised that Agra, who was this person who was keeping an eye on him, but he would have done something until that person ran away from there. On the other hand, we met a man named Jantian. Let's see, who has got the grant of Junmoji. He brings 3 family members in front of him and says to them, tell me the truth, are you one of me, the person who attacked my beloved Junmoji and took his life? Tell me the truth, otherwise I am not going to leave you all alive here. One by one, he comes to all the people standing there, and with the help of his power, he is forcefully asking them that your family was the one who took the life of my grandson. I will not spare you people. After which he says to the king, my family has always been absolutely loyal to this continent, and you should raise your voice for such a loyal family. I have to somehow find out the person who has taken the life of my grandson. On the other hand, Keir also shows me the faces of all three of them, that there was the highest chance that there is a person in these three families who had tried very well to kill him, but Junmuji does not understand why all the people have become enemies of his life. What has he done? Then their Keir brings a very big and a long list, in which all the car names of Junmuji were written, due to which everyone has read him as the enemy of his life. Seeing this, Junmuji is left wondering what kind of terrible person I have come inside the body of. On top of this, there is a list of all the crimes printed. Now how will I be able to survive here with such trouble? Then after hearing this, Keir says, oh hey, it is not like that, you are the whole crime case of this entire crime on someone. Your popularity is so much that it cannot even be estimated, and even Princess Rimu had invited you, due to which all the other people have become more enemies of you because they are also jealous of you. Then after listening to this, Junmoji understands that maybe because of this reason people had taken my life, because Princess Rimu had personally invited me. Then after hearing this, Keir says to him, oh no, there is no such thing as real of your death. The reason is that last night when you were going to bat, your foot slipped and you fell down from the bat, due to which you lost your life. On hearing this, Junmoji was not able to understand whether he should laugh or cry, because he had never seen such a bad person till date. He had gone inside the body of such a bad person who died just because of falling down from the bat. Then there was Junmoji's third uncle comes and says to Junmoji, look, our family's trash has come alive again. Hearing this, Junmoji says to his third uncle, what are you saying? You don't have any respect. How do people talk to him? On which his third uncle says respect is not sought from anyone but by force. It is earned on its own, so now give me the watermelon you are eating. I also want to eat it. Hearing this, Jean tells him that such food is bought by oneself instead of asking for it from others, so buy yours and eat it. But he was just thinking about all these things because in reality, his third uncle had held his hand so tightly that he was not able to even move there. Jin's own hands start burning there, after which his third uncle asked him to vote. They meet and start eating, then she applies medicine on Junmuji's burning hand, which saves his hand, otherwise, along with his clothes, his hand would also get burned here. Junmuji starts saying to himself, what a strange world, I don't know why I have come to such a world, someone, please get me out of here, I have to go back to my world. On the other hand, the people of Janshin, those three families, all of them were being killed till now, tell me? Not you people, you have taken my grandson's life, I want to know the truth. Then after hearing this, the fattest man, who happens to be the fattest man, says to Zanshin, it seems that your soap is too much, you should go to your house once and see, you will find your grandson alive faster than you. We got the cover that your grandson is not dead yet. Now Zanshin's friend also comes and tells him, yes, this fat man is telling the truth, your grandson has come alive again. Seeing this, Jantian was also very happy that oh my grandson has come alive again, but he says to his friend, why is our family so slow? How did they get the first clue that Jinmoji has come alive again? I came at the very last moment and came to know that there is a plan. I will use that plan. If Jinmoji succeeds in that thing, then I will understand that he is Jinmoji, and if it spreads in this, then I will understand. I will know that in reality he is not Jinmoji, but there is someone else inside him. On the other hand, we see Junmoji, who is trying to cultivate himself in the forest so that he can see whether the person whose body he has come inside has any power inside him or not. He doesn't have any power inside him. It's like he hits his hand on a bamboo, his hand gets hit very hard. In fact, nothing had happened to that bamboo. Junmoji gets sad and lies down there thinking that my whole life has gone wrong. I don't know which garbage person I have come inside again. Here any era can come and kill me and move ahead. Then he would see a birthmark on his hand. When he saw this, he was surprised as to what this birthstone was, and as he looked at it, a lot of energy started coming out from inside him, and the surrounding worlds also started shaking, due to which when Sai Jaga broke, the ground also bursts, and from inside the ground bursts out the same mysterious weapon with the help of which Junmoji had come from his real world to this martial world, and that weapon is here. But it is looking much bigger, and as soon as the weapon comes there, Jinmoji's body starts glowing a lot, and an aura is coming out in a terrible way from inside his body, due to which he is also worried about what is happening with his body, after which the mysterious weapon opens completely and all the energy that is there starts coming out from inside him. Jinmuji was also surprised that Akari happened here only. now this episode ends here as Sind is shown wagging on tanks. In the last episode, we had seen that Jinmuji had come inside the martial arts world on his own, about which he too did not know how he came here, and after coming there, he must have reached the body of a weak person, but then he sees a dark path above his body due to which he is there. The mysterious palace comes, due to which he came inside this martial art world and starts putting all the power inside Jinmoji, after which this episode starts from here. Then the mysterious tower which is there in the beginning of this episode starts telling everything to Jinmoji that everything inside this world is controlled by martial art. It depends on whatever power martial art has, whether it will be heavenly or earthly, and all this power is made up of yin and yang energy. Even if there is a human being, he is also made up of yin and yang energy. In this way, whatever power you will see in this world, all the power will be made up of yin and yang energy, so I am putting yin and yang energy inside you so that you can start within this world of cultivation level, after which the mysterious palace starts putting all its power inside Jinmuji so that where Jinmuji was very weak, he gets some power inside him, after which he works hard on himself, he becomes even more powerful, and as this no yang energy comes inside his body, it starts spreading all over his body. Because of this, Jinmuji's body is not visible to anyone else, but it is something else because it was filled with so much aura, and due to taking so much energy, it is causing a lot of pain, but he takes care of all the problems, after which, after some time, his breath opens from Dobaya in the same forest where he had come to do his cultivation, and here he has become completely dirty because due to that energy, all his body parts have been destroyed. His clothes were torn here and there by water, and his clothes etc. are all over his body, so they all start chasing him. Hence Junmoji runs away to save his life, and after running away from there, he reaches a girl in front of which there was a small pond. He goes to the pond and starts taking a bath. Seeing this, the girl also gets scared that who is he and how did he come here so suddenly. Junmoji tells him that I had just brought him here to take a bath because my bathroom had become very dirty, but the girl points her finger at Junmoji and the girl's mouth swells, telling Junmoji that you were here to spy on me, so I will not fuck you, to which Junmoji says, hey, how are you like this? She may misunderstand that I had come here to spy on her. I had just come here to take a bath, but Gavin says, look, you are here without clothes, you are not even wearing your shirt, it seems that you had some other intention, so I am not going to fuck you, after which she starts attacking Jinmoji. First Jinmoji tries to beat all the attacks she gets, but Gavin was not even listening. He would see one by one all the snakes he had and start attacking them all on Jinmoji, and one attack was about to hit Jinmoji's private part. Seeing this, he says to Gavin, you know I am the only person in my family, save me. If my gender gets changed here, then my family will be destroyed in the future. You should think about it. After hearing this, Gavin would say to her, well, first I will beat you to my heart's content, after that I have good doctors at my place, they will treat you, due to which you will be completely fine, but first you will have to get beaten by me, after which she starts beating Junmoji with Dumura. Seeing this, Junmoji was also angry. He says enough is enough, it seems that now I will also have to be serious, after which, activating his powers, he goes after Guan, and that too starts to attack on him, but Guan was looking very powerful in front of him, but even then Jinmoji, who has just got powers, activates them and moves towards Side-Egg Gon and is about to make a fierce attack on Side-Egg Gon, but as both of them collide with each other, here Gon's attack was too powerful, due to which Jinmoji falls far away from there, and now his Tashriba had also turned red, just like her clothes. Seeing this, Jinmoji says to himself that I have not got the power, I thought she would be much more, but she was less than this girl. She has defeated me with ease. It seems that now I will have to become more powerful, after which he moves ahead and comes near his house, then he but his third uncle comes and shoots a crossbow straight towards Junmoji. Seeing this, Junmoji says to himself, what is happening to me? I am even able to understand that the arrow that has come out inside this crossbow has a speed of 146, and if it hits me straight, I will end up here. I will never get time to come down, but then that arrow goes straight and the person standing behind me gets hit. It seems that because he had come here to kill me, he is shocked to know that I have survived here. He was feeling that his third uncle wants to kill him only, after which the third uncle says to me, after all, how did you not understand that there is someone standing behind you who wants to kill you? I am told that your cultivation power is nothing yet, and the one who was meant to kill you is still at the 9th level, that is why they had so much power. They have such power that they can make their own presence disappear in the air, due to which even if they come and stand behind someone, then no one will realize that someone is standing near them. But if your cultivation power is more than that, then you can easily understand that that person is standing behind you, but you do not have that cultivation power, after which and all the cultivation powers of this continent are the ones who start telling me that first of all, after crossing the 9th grade of QI level comes the Gene 1 stage, after that Gene 1, Yuan, Tis 1, and finally the respect of the family increases automatically. Your parents have placed a lot of expectations on you that you will take the name of this family to great heights, but you never paid attention to the cultivation. It depends on which path you choose. You want, and after saying this, he starts leaving from there. Then hearing this, June tells his third uncle, I want to choose the path of cultivation. I also want to make myself a pathful. It is a very good plan. I will try to cure your leg by using it, which will after this, you teach me to do cultivation. After hearing this, even his uncle agrees. Now the next day I tell my uncle that I have many methods to make any lame person stand on his feet again, so don't take the slightest tension. I will make you capable of not walking but running, after which he himself is visible on different body parts from the third angle, doing such dirty acts. Who does this? At least someone is treated like this. After listening to all this, even his third angle is feeling quite strange, that what Gene wants to do with me here. This is what he says to Gene, you also know how much you have insulted me here. The arrow which I shot yesterday at another person should have been shot at you rather than at you. My honor would have been saved in this, then there. Gene, who is very worried, says to me, hey, this is Gongji, the relationship between you two was very good. People used to talk about your relationship. Even Gene was surprised to hear this, that who is this relative of mine, who had gone to such a lowly place to indulge in gambling, and there I have lost everything. I had even put the most precious sort of my family on him, which is 18000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000. And you don't know who my wife is? Her father is the minister of the Justice Department, so that I can take you to him. Hearing which, even Jinmuji was surprised as to what this Gongji wanted to say by coming. And from which person has he removed so many things? Hasn't anyone? I know that not even a day has passed since I died. With what have I come back to you alive? So you have to save me by whatever means. Only then Jinmuji looks around. He sees all the other people turning into cows within a second. Seeing this, he too was surprised. What kind of power is here, and how can it be used? So one of his friends named Gongji, he tells her, I have gambled away all the money of my future wife and myself, and they have killed you there. So in the beginning of this episode, when Junmuji and Gongji are growing up, they find everything around them completely deserted, because earlier there was a market here, and that means a lot of essence in Gongji is found in the market. So they start making a plan that we all together will attack these two. While attacking, we will loot all their belongings. Just then there comes a girl named Xiao, and they had kept coming there, which was committed by Junmuji, and the first crime of this is that a few days ago he had tried to harass her, but he was not able to harass her. Seeing this, Gongji is what happens. Junmuji says, is it because of her bad body that I am here? But he gets trapped, after which he quietly starts leaving from there with Gongji. When Xiao asks him to take me along with him wherever you guys are going, Junmu makes fun of him, and both of them are unable to even move because Xiao had attacked all their acupuncture points, due to which their whole body gets jammed there. Then Junmu says to Xiao, are you crying wrong about me and shut up there? That's what happened. So she starts beating him, and seeing that killer, Junmuzi and Gongzi who are there start running away from there to save their lives, but now all the killers start coming there, and Zhou will drive everyone there, and I will get a good amount of rest, so I should stay with him. But then all the people, when Zhao's attention is on one criminal, all the rebels surround Junmuzi, so now Junmuji was easily picking up people one by one and throwing them away because his youth power was very high. If he dragged and punched one person, he would fall far away. Because of this, he had no time left to attack Junmuji again, and then a scoundrel was about to attack on Xiao, so Gongzino did this amazingly. But after which they all leave from there saying Joa, so that the leader of all the goons of Junmusabi comes, who is very angry. Seeing this, all the people get worried that how will they all fight this now. Seeing this, Junmuji holds the hand of Shias and starts running away so that he doesn't get hurt. Then seeing this thing, Shias are saying to themselves what this Junmuji had said, that I am interested in her, So maybe this is true because Junmuji cares so much for me. Then all those bad guys come together and take them all. This is scene Junmuji tells everyone, there is no need to inform anyone, I will take care of everyone. But Xiao is whatever she wants, you have won my trust by saving me, now I have to invite my partner here. I will give him a but what should I call here, he will end the game of all the people here within a second and from today you all have become my friends and it is my right to save my friends, after which he whistles there. He calls his partner and his partner is none other than a cat, who was very powerful and when he comes, he attacks all the miscreants in such a way that he kills all the miscreants within a second. Yugi ends up inside there. This Billy had the power of thunder inside him. Using his power of thunder, he kills all the people right there, giving the blow of Billy, from which Junmoji and others easily escape, after which all of them except Cha from there. Then those two scoundrels show a list of all the rules to play in this gambling, which is a very big list. And how this game will be played, all those things are written inside it, but Junmuji was not that stupid. As he picks up this liquor, he sees some adulteration inside it. So he tells everyone, I don't want this liquor, I want a whole bottle. I scrape it from inside and drink that liquor there. But even then he did not drink it, just pretending that he had. But after drinking alcohol, both of them become very happy after seeing this. Let's have our first round. Now let's have the admission fee. 1,000 gold coins, so you will have to pay that first, only after that this round can be started. If you don't want to pay that then it is okay, instead of you, we will pay the admission fee, because whatever price we have set, we will double it all, on which Junmuji says to him, I don't want double the price, I just want to all I want is that whatever Gongji is lost should be returned to him. Hearing this, those two scoundrels have also got engaged to me, and I want to put him at stake in this round. His price will be at least 1 million gold coins, half of which you can take as admission fee, and the other half you can spend on whatever Gongji is lost. So Xia calms down there, then Princess Teimu's money. From then on, all those people also get ready to play this round, after which the first round is started, and out of these 5 rounds, whichever 3 rounds are followed by the second round is played. In the second round also, those girls start cheating there, and they are telling, through gestures, to both of their rookie friends, what move Junmuji is going to make now. So we'll go, in this way, both of their rookies will also do this. Let's get ready for the thing, because those people had already won 3, and they have to win only 1 out of the next 4. And when this round happens, the bad guys are giving all their dice, so I will get all the points. Even the bad guys were surprised to see that the last Jinmuji threw the dice in such a way that all the dice are standing exactly the same, after which the 5th round is started here, and this is the first one. So Janmuji and Xiao together use their power and defeat all of them, after which both of them come back from there to get the yoke, and here in the beginning, Junmuji is losing a lot of matches. This sick FIC wins the next round. If he has to drop the fruit which is placed on a person with the help of a knife, then he has to put his own fruit too, and if it is Gregory's turn to drop it with the knife then he has a small thirst was placed on Gongji and he will have to bring down Junmuji with the help of a knife. Seeing this, Gongji is very scared, but then Junmuji blindfolds himself. He is the companion of a scoundrel. He was worried that Junmuji has been winning all the matches so far. I am afraid that he will also lose this final, but then the scoundrel Agni says now. So I have only one way to defeat Junmuji. Mu gets ready for the match and this round was like a quiet game. He has to dig out the mark made on a biscuit with the help of a needle, and if by mistake the biscuit gets broken by the force of the needle, then as if the bad guy puts this needle in his biscuit gets broken there, and in this way he the scoundrel man had lost this round, and now here Jinmuji, who is Jinmuji, also wins the final. Seeing this, everyone tells him that I have saved your future wife and Jumma, now be happy with this, and the rest of the things on the side are mine. I am not going to give you all this, for which Shio had asked Jinmuji. When that scoundrel comes and whatever good thing is shown to him on the way, he buys it and starts eating it because he likes all the things. He had got the money in gambling and now he never has any money. After this he comes to a mirror shop from there, and both of his big men come to their boss whose name was Yavarin, and he was the one who had told both of them that you have to defeat Junmuji and bring him here, but both of them have come here after losing themselves and empty-handed. So Yavar, I doubt that you have mixed something in his tea. If not, had he mixed it, he would never have been able to win this round. On which the unscrupulous man says, why are you taking tension? I had mixed that thing in him with my own hands and he drank the tea in front of me, but even then, I don't know, he did not get any intoxication from it. After which Oren comes there with the cup of tea from which Jinmuji had drank, and the thing is visible inside it. Seeing that Jinmuji got intoxicated due to going inside it, he understands that Jinmi he had thrown out that thing earlier. That's why he was not only intoxicated, but he is actually a very stupid kind of person, and June was watching all his actions from a distance, and he started to understand that these people had tried to defeat me together, and here they were calling me to kill me. it was better that I did not go with them, otherwise they could have taken my life here. But just then there comes his brother-in-law uncle, who beats him to death. They board the car and start taking him towards their house from there. They say that Junmuji was staying outside the whole day and making noise here and there. After that, uncle hits Junmuji and says, "How dare you mess with us? Do you even know who you are? He comes from such a pious family. His family is already our enemy and you did not do well by messing with him, friend. He is many times more pious than you." But Junmuji, after listening to his third uncle's speeches, comes out of the Gota cart in the first place. He wanders comfortably in the market and starts going towards home. Seeing this, his third uncle also comes out of the Gona cart, and he had come inside the market after quite some time, because ever since his leg was bad, he has stopped coming inside the market so that people do not think seeing him that third uncle is no longer of any use, so he will save his family. Hence third uncle had stopped coming to the market. Then seeing him, Junmuji also feels very bad that why he does not come to the market, so he ties a handkerchief of core on his third uncle and tells him that if you are lying at home, you must be getting bored. Because of this handkerchief, now no one will recognize you, after which he will take his third uncle to the market. Starts to spin so that they feel a little better, while getting angry with them. "I know that the condition of our family is very bad right now, we cannot live with any family, but it is not right to always remember the past. You should forget the past and move on. There is no benefit in living alone in such a house. And you, together, have taken great care of me so that I become a powerful cultivator in the future, after which I will be able to take care of my family. So there is no need for all of you to take tension. See, the day will definitely come when I will become a powerful cultivator, after which no one will have the courage to even light a fire in front of our family." Then due to the presence of two people inside the market, a very big zoomer and a small he is about to fall on the girl, but then Junmuji, using his power, quickly goes to the girl and puts the girl under him, due to which the zoomer falls on Junmuji, and due to this, he got hurt. But seeing that nothing happens to the girl, the people start thanking Junmuji, after which Junmuji comes to his third uncle and says, "Do you have hope that one day I will become proud? I will prove myself as a cultivator and will become so powerful that I will save all the people in my family." After which Junmuji brings his third uncle to a show where a lot of people had come to watch the show, and as Junmuji brings his third uncle there, he removes the cloth from his mouth so that he can get some confidence to stay outside, and as he removes the cloth, all the people around are there. Everyone starts to scold third uncle because he had a lot of respect. Seeing this, third uncle also likes it, but he is also angry at Junmuji, saying, "How dare you leave me like this?" "But I will not leave you, just come to the house after a while." On the other side, Gongji's father is forcibly taking him to the place where he has lost all his things in Chu. There Junmuji's guarantee comes and says to Gongji's father, "What happened, old man? Where are you in such a hurry? Has someone picked up your granddaughter and gone away?" But now Gongji's father says to him, "You must be old man, I have very urgent work right now, so I have to step aside from the road. Whoever has taken the china from my son, I know that this work will be of Li family, so I am not going to leave him." After that, Jun leaves to go towards Li family, and after he leaves, Junmuji's grandfather starts moving towards his house from there, where on the way, he also grabs a chicken so that dinner can be arranged. But just then, Gongji comes with his father. Where his father? He says to Junmuji's grandfather, "I have come to know that all the things that Gongji lost are not kept anywhere else but inside your house, because there is no one else to take them but Junmuji himself. He took all the things from Gongji, so call Junmuji here quickly." I am not going to leave him, but Junmuji's grandfather cannot believe that his grandson even plays gambling. He starts to ask his father that how dare you come and make such an allegation against my grandson. Then Gongji's father tells him that if he doesn't believe what I say, then let's go to your house and check it out. If all those things happen, then it will be clear that your grandson also plays gambling and everything has been taken away by defeating my son in gambling. He starts moving towards Junmuji's house along with his friends. He does this so that he can meet him once and see what is going on there. He tells his friends that I want to see whether Junmuji is actually a goat in a goat's skin or a wolf sitting silently, and I will go there to find out. Both Junmuji's grandparents and Angji's father come inside the house where Junmuji had kept all his things there. Seeing this, his grandparents are immediately surprised. He becomes very angry and says to Junmuji, "How dare you come and play gambling, and you have picked up the belongings of another family and brought them here. You also know that I had brought so much of my daughter here." But seeing her, Junmuji was also surprised as to what he has come here to do. I am very close to Junmuji here. why he had shown good love and all his semen was flowing from his uncle. They are mine, so I have come to take them, in exchange for which I want to give all the gold coins to Junmuji, but yes, I don't want to do anything wrong while staying here because I show him Gongji's father and Junmuji's grant money there too. Yaran was very angry. He tells Junmuji to see, I am not going to fuck you, and then after showing this scene, the episode ends here. Thanks for watching. In the last episode, we saw that Junmuji and whatever else Gongji had lost in the gambling, he wins all the things. Due to this, he was also very happy, but when the boss of those two scoundrels who did not even have a name came and told about it, then how did this Junmuji defeat both the scoundrels with such ease, after which the episode starts from here. So in the beginning of this episode, Junmuji's grandfather uses his spear, on which Junmuji's grandpa tells him, it's not like that, Gongji is better than Junmuji. Junmuji has not been able to do anything. Hearing this, Gongji's father tells Junmuji's grandpa that he has to learn Junmu's tricks. I have full hope that in the future, he will prove to be a powerful cultivator, due to which the people who call him a bad person will have their mouths closed. Gongji's father was also surprised. When he saw Junmuji's gesture of teaching the technique to his father, he found it quite strange that someone else was teaching such a technique to his father. Gongji was surprised and he ran away to save himself, fearing that these people might catch him too and start doing all the experiments on him. Whoever Junmuji was teaching here to Ganpa, after which from their running, they come to Junmuji, where Junmuji is walking in her spiritual world, which is not in the water but in the clouds, and as she comes to Junmuji, she does not understand that after all he is trying to attack her, and as if he activates his power to attack her. What kind of things are you teaching my father on the act? If he had said that right? Please, if you try it on me, I will not be able to show it to you, so I have made a plan. You go and take all the money and all the valuable things from my house, the one who doesn't even have any Denkados, and now starts activating his power there, which he had just got from inside his Sprisho world, so that he can see whether his power is even a little good or not. He can come and steal Kanji's valuable things from his house, and then using his new skivvy technique, he starts moving towards Gongji's house with the speed of lightning, and as he was moving forward, as he reached there, he only showed two people who were fighting among themselves. One was from Gongji's family and the other was showing some fucker who was running away after stealing some precious cheese from his house and using it. The attack is being done on that guy. Why, even if he uses both his swords, he is still weak in front of that master's sword because there is a lot of fire coming out from inside his sword. He has to fight with him, so he uses the same method. He starts fighting with that master, but seeing this thing, the master got very angry, so he hits the sword directly on that guy, after which he asks after Junmuji that how did he dare to guide this guy. Seeing this, Junmuji was also worried as to what kind of trouble he has accepted, so he asks that master to tell me what is that special thing, otherwise I am not going to fuck you alive here, after which he beats Junmuji with more force. He starts chasing him, but Junmuji also tries to attack him, no matter how much he uses his power. That master's body of power looks like it is made of steel, there was not even a scratch on it, hence Junmuji considers it better to run away from there and move ahead again. Seeing this, the master got very angry. He tells Junmuji, I had no intention of taking your life, but you did. Now I have learned my biggest secret, that's why I am not going to fuck you alive, that's why you will go away, because the master was more angry than before, that's why I am not able to silently attack that master. I activate the power of the mark made on my hand there, the power is going to create a lot of power, but Vegan Open is its main program and Jesus Say has the power of many elements, one by one. Seeing that Junmuji had come, Junmuji is also surprised, and as if outside that Preachin world, he activates his power where before he had red-colored fire. Now as Junmuji has him, why should he not even try? He starts doing all kinds of tricks to Junmuji, but still he was a master. Junmuji is also surprised to see that why is he not getting hurt after coming. He asks him, are you okay or inside? Hearing this, your condition has worsened. Even the two masters were surprised that Junmuji is so pious, but still he asked what happened to this master after coming, after which the master gives the stolen thing he has to Junmuji and tells him that this is your gift from me, you can keep it with you, but if it does not reach my boss about the thing. The boss was also surprised to see that I had sent so many good people to bring that thing. But till now he has not brought that thing. I don't understand how our whole mission gets spread. After which Junmuji feels pity and happens with Cheer, where Cheer is telling him that she has stolen a lot of valuable things from Gongzi's house and has disappeared, and if she is not found then the entire power of Gongzi's family will be completely destroyed, because none of the power of this pill was activated. That's why he thinks. He says that he should return this pill, after which he puts that pill back in that box and says to himself, I will return this pill to the person to whom this pill belongs. She is a second sister. She comes inside her library where her newspaper is hidden, and here she is a news reporter who brings reports of everything and gives it here. And it is printed in the paper. Then he finds a paper on it in which something is written. A fight has started with the master. Now there was a fight going on between the two. Keifies was using his power. Upper attacks were being made on each other. But here Junmuji, while doing his break, Keifies goes into a powerful, from which he was running away after stealing the master's pill. That pill. Give it to Junmuji. A paper is coming flying near people in which it is written that a high-level pill has been stolen, and there is also a picture of a person who was wearing a strange kind of mask. But this mask does not look like that, friend. Looking at it then, it seems as if Junmuji is trying to hide something from you, so she scolds him, bring out that thing which you were trying to hide, so that is. This is the box for which the pill and the poster have been given. Sure, it was stolen, but the person in this poster is not the same. Who thinks that he is in possession of the pill and poster? It means this. I will give every help. When he heard that it was you and some other person who stole the Banki, Junmuji also gets confused. He says to her, "What kind of reporter are you? There is no proof of you, and you are jamming the very one whose pill was seen yesterday, so that I will not be too bad, so that we can understand who was that person." After this, Junmuji asks all the people to give their ideas and try to think of how to steal that pill. Who will suffer loss and who can benefit? Then Gongzi says, "I feel that some big person is behind this, who wants to make two families fight among themselves." Yogi, who has made that person in the poster, was not the person who stole, and the one who was made in it, wants to create a fight among the families. Junmuji's statement seems quite right to all the people that yes, this could be the reason behind this. There may be a reason, but it will not be confirmed until he catches the master who took that seam. After that, he asks Gongji to open a wick shop where very cheap products are sold. In this, we will get the wick because the master was already there, and after the takla he will definitely come to get the wick, and now as the wick shop is opened here, people give money there. It was separate from all the money, due to which it was clear that these are not from this town, they are people from outside. Then those miscreants who are the leaders are saying that for some days, this is my father's business, so I will tell them that this pastor will also be there, whose base is currently traveling from there. They leave to go to the key pass, but it was not an easy task to go there. There are a lot of soldiers standing around there, and 3 people are not able to finish the game of so many soldiers. All the guards together will play a game with all of them, so they run away from there out of fear. But when Junmuji is running away from there, she catches hold of Shia and tells him that he ran away from Gong, but now you are not from here. Junmuji always falls near those guards. Even Shias were frightened after seeing this. What mistake did he do here, due to which all the guards chase both of them there? Then there comes the same man who after this, Junmuji gets a gold coin and is a scribe on whose bar all the pans of Isari go to those gingers of men in here. But there is no guard left. Agriculture Jazz Roads and Sagu, that you have got away from my guards so easily. You will be saved, my most powerful guard is yet to come. After which he calls the most special and Tai's friend there, who is showing a lot of bone, and there is fierce energy coming out from inside his body. It seems that no one has the courage to fight him. After which the guard, whose attack was very famous and fierce, both of them are using their full strength and are leaving, but even then he was not able to make even a single move on him, due to which he starts to understand that maybe he has no strength left in him to fight this guard. No matter how much he tries, he gets defeated by this guard. So Junmuji does this, he quickly picks up a torch and throws it into the gunpowder, which causes an explosion there, and it is placed inside the explosion, and the guard is killed there. Seeing this, Junmuji and Shia are very happy. What happens later is that he says to both of them, 2 people of power of our family are staying here, come, what can be the work for you? After which, after doing many calculations, he stops there and uses his power on Shia and Junmuji, because we have more important work than that. Then the man who was there says to both of them, if you want to meet that man, then okay, first you will have to answer some of my questions. If you answer them correctly, then only then you have to solve water. With water, so Junmuji starts trying to solve that puzzle game too, and he solved it within a minute. Seeing this, his man's eyes pop out. He could not believe that you have come and got him done. Is it then that the man says to Junmuji, okay, let me tell you that the crazy person you are looking for is none other than me. Look, I too am shocked. Hearing this, Junmuji and Cheyenne were not going to stop, so they started attacking both of them. He starts solving the first one. On the other hand, we see a member of Bacon Gang who comes to Yaoren and tells him that Junmuji has come inside our gang, and after coming there, he took coffee. In the last episode, we saw that Junmuji and Baggy all form a team to find out that this person tried to steal that mysterious pill. Then they come to know that whoever took it they start trying to steal. That is why they are not able to find out who was the leader of Bacon Gang, but even then they were not going to lose courage so easily, after which this episode starts from here. So the beginning of this episode is how do you escape from my clutches, wherever you see me, I will go there and take your life, but he has killed all the friends who have killed me. All of them come back there empty-handed. How can you have an eye on the situation? If these people find us, they will beat us a lot, so get up quickly. But Jean is even more nervous there and as if he is waiting so that I can find out the person who tried to steal that heavenly pill, and after so many days of my hard work, I have finally found out that who the person who has stolen that heavenly pill is none other than the leader of the Baichan gang, and he tells such precise things in such a detailed manner that they start to believe little by little that perhaps Gongzi might be saying the right thing. Gongji tells them that all the powerful warriors etc. on our path should be taken to task right now so that if we go from here and attack the Baichan gang, then they will easily tell us where our heavenly pill is. He will go with his family to the Baichan gang so that he can confront them and find out who exactly that person tried to steal the pill and whatever happens to Gongzi with those people. He is also about to leave, but his father catches him and starts moving towards the Baichan gang, but just then there comes a horse-drawn carriage with Rupee in it, inside which Oren was sitting. He comes to Gongji's father and asks, "Master, are you going to some important cancer?" That it's okay, I will also go with you, after which everyone leaves from there to go to the Baichan gang. On the other side, we see Junmuji and let's look at Shao, in which the young master has been tied up along with his companions. Seeing this, all the companions of that young master were very scared. Who are these people? So the young master asks his companions to go to all of them, but they all were scared because all the people of Gongji's father have become more powerful and they are picking up the companions of that young master and throwing them here or there. He comes to Junmuji and looking at him, he is saying in his mind that this Junmuji is really alive even after coming here. He eyes him and says to him, "Hey, don't spoil the fun of my fight, step aside and go out." Then Junmuji comes and falls near a soldier. The soldier says to him, "Hey, you are making me look very weak. I am the weakest of all." No one had the courage to come and stand in front of Junmuji. Now some soldiers also come near Ye and On, who are about to attack him, but they also use their pistols. They pick up all the soldiers and throw them away. Seeing this, Gongji's father, who is eating chicken, says that it is fun to watch today's fight. One does not get to see such a fight every day. Ask, on whose advice has he tried to steal the Havani pill from my house? Then the young master's father comes there, who was the same person who did the same forest pill. Before that person kills me, I will kill you and your son as well as eliminate the entire Baikangar of this Pori. But if you tell me that who is rubbing, then I can promise you that I will give you a few pages of Libliaran, because I was completely doubting that there is no Yaoran behind these big things, but it must be Yaoran. Seeing this, Yaoran also gets a little nervous that how can I get this leader to become me, otherwise it will reveal the whole thing that I am the one behind all these things. But then there is a mysterious person. A man comes who looks much more puffed up and has his entire face covered, and as soon as he comes, he makes a fierce attack on the young master and his father, which was so dangerous that they are unable to absorb the attack and both of them die on the spot, after which that man tells all the members of Baicheng, no, the one who has the solution to all the problems. So, I have a lot of questions for you, solve all the problems and give them to me. Jinmuza and Shia come to Gongji from there because their work is now over. Whoever stole that pill has been killed, but now they have an extra task that they have to find the person who stole the pill. Saint starts writing everything about the young master, and after that, Xiaozhou starts writing in her diary, but seeing that she is writing to Junmuji with a very strange name, Junmuji gets angry and tells her to write to me by my real name. On hearing this, Amberer says that it is a very good thing that all the thieves have been found out. So today we will throw a party here on the occasion of Rock and everyone will celebrate. Hearing this, Gongji's father and all the people present there become extremely happy, after which people come to the party where Junmuji says to Gongji, "Are you not going to drink alcohol? Look, you are my staunch friend, we both will never be separated." On the other side, we see a mysterious person, to whom a pigeon comes and in his hand, there was a small letter written on it. That mysterious person is like that. He used to read the letter because it seemed as if he had read who had tried to steal that powerful mysterious pill from his family, so Gongji's father, who is the father of all his friends, leaves to go to Baicheng Gang to meet them, after which the episode starts from here. So at the beginning of this episode, when Junmuji and Gongji come out of the club, the unknown stranger is also sitting there whom we had seen in the previous episode. Saw in the last episode, and we get a grant from him, from whom we are explaining, do you even know what a dangerous thing you have? Because of that heavenly pill, many of our newborns have become enemies? It seems to me that every time someone or the other nigger comes to our house, he throws them all out from there. Without a doubt, it is possible that one of them might have met the person who wants to come to his house and steal. Seeing this, the soldiers were worried as to how Jati had ended his job, but Heaven wanted to steal the pill. When he came to know that Junmuji had fired all the Kizia's soldiers, he became very angry seeing this because some of his comrades were also included in it, hence he became angry with his comrades because so many lives have fallen into your hands that it broke my bones. Then seeing this, Kier brings Belen there, seeing which Junmuji gets even more scared that Kier too might do the same thing on me along with Belen. They all become unconscious on the spot because of breathing that air, and Junmuji is not even able to find anything bad here. Next time, when Kier comes here, she is shocked to see this. Kier is in a state of great disarray in the entire room, but they don't even know for whom they come and work because the person for whom they work always wears a mask on his face. Even Junmuji is surprised to hear this, so he leaves them all there and comes to the boss, after which the boss comes to Yavarang from there. Yes, you told me that you sent me there and not to Junmuji's house, but he did not find any boss there. How did your followers not find it? I think it is hidden somewhere from Junmuji, but he who is the boss says to Yaoran, what will Junmuji do with that heavenly pill? He is already useless, his uncle is lame, and his grandpa is old. None of those three need that heavenly pill, so they will take the heavenly pill and pickle it. You must have got some wrong idea, that there is that heavenly pill at my house, after which there is a higher boss, or else he says to me, I will give you a few days' time, by all means bring that heavenly pill to me, otherwise I know that you like Princess Remo, I will kill her and hand over all the responsibilities of her funeral to you, if you did not bring me the same Vinali pill. Then after getting angry, he leaves from there, after which the same guy with a mask comes there, who had taken the life of Bacon Gank Leader and his son in the last episode, and he is also here with Yawaran. He says to Yawaran, what do you say, I should take the life of this boss here, on which Yawaran says, no, wait now, there is still some more work to do, after that my work will be done. After that, I am not going to leave like this, but I am not able to understand, where has Junmuji hidden that heavenly pill? I can say with certainty that he has that heavenly pill, I must have somehow managed to get that heavenly pill out of his hands. Where do we see Junmuji, who was with his third uncle near all the same soldiers whom he had taken out last night only? And now he has come here to ask them to become a part of his set again because they can defeat him, so that he can see that after coming forward, whenever a similar problem comes to his set, these soldiers can fight him or not, but whichever soldier shows his most special technique to Junmuji there, what will Junmuji know? But then the one who was Junmuji puts his sword under one of the soldiers. If the soldier who had lifted a tree there, sits down a little to keep that tree, then a poof will have to be made below his sword. If you live like this, then no one else like me will try to include you on your side. If you do not have that strong skill, then if you guys want, then from now on I will do it for you. All the people were completely surprised, and they were also impressed by all the things of Junmuji. That's why they decide that from today onwards they will make Junmuji their master, and Junmuji will train them the hardest. Everyone becomes very happy, and as soon as the result is shown, the episode ends here. In the previous episode, we had seen that some thieves had entered Junmuji's house, and after coming there, the powerful pill he has is that these people, and if he does not meet with them, then he comes there. He starts giving them rigorous training so that he becomes capable enough to face all the threats that come to him, on which everyone agrees. And now he has come here to talk about your marriage, and this marriage will be with your Princess Raimu, because some time back both of you were engaged, but this is what happens to Junmuji. He says that I do not have any marriage right now. What kind of weapon will he make here? With whose help? The shopkeeper is showing different types of weapons to Junmuji, but all the weapons there were of very poor quality. As soon as Junmuji gets his hands on them, he goes to all of them, where Cheyenne is also present, who herself had come here to take a piece of the same meteorite, and only that piece is kept there. Whatever happens to Junmuji with this? This shop owner says to the shop owner, I also give you the. After which Junmuji came home and saw that there is power of medium inside everything from that piece of medium flour. Junmuji was overjoyed. He says, you have got powerful weapons, now I will see who can stand in front of me. And he left all those weapons, and today Princess Raimu was going to worship inside a temple, where Junmuji the family will also come, and if someone molests Princess Raimu on the way here, then all the blame. For it is taken away by someone else, and as he eats, more and more coffee and poison started coming out from inside his body. Seeing this, even the person with the mask is surprised that when so much power starts coming out from inside it with the help of such a normal pill, then only they lose it so that they go to the womb. They were able to worship, but even then there come a bunch of miscreants who grab everyone and start attacking them. All those soldiers try to fight with all those people, but they have come to fight with him because he had seen everything. Junmuji gives them some money and asks them to hush up the matter, but they were not ready to listen. After coming there, they start attacking Junmuji. Was where he formed his when they activated, they have transferred all its power within themselves, due to which Junmuji had become quite a powerful force here, and now after starting upper attack there, everyone is not able to survive. Seeing this, they were also surprised that what happened to this Junmuji suddenly, how did it become so much powerful here, after which both of them also started activating their power there and there is no feeling of fear. Seeing this, both of them got very angry, so Junmuji starts activating his power there again so that he can teach you a lesson, and when they again started appearing like a very powerful dragon, seeing this, Junmuji also gets scared and starts running away from there because both of them had read the back of Junmuji while transforming themselves into a dragon, so these people can complain about me outside. After finding out how much power I actually have, he starts pretending that I am a very weak person. That's why they pick up their sword and throw their new weapon made with metered power inside Junmuji's chest, from inside of which he was coming out in a fierce manner and you were coming out there. Seeing this, the condition of the Sai people would have worsened and they would think, what kind of weapon is this? We would have seen such a weapon, a masked person would have come from a distance, who had sent a very fierce swat towards Siddhar Junmuji, which hits him in the chest and passes through him, and as soon as the scene is shown, the episode ends. Thanks for watching. In the last episode, we had seen that Princess Remo was attacked by some goons who had come there to take her life, and all this work was being done on his orders but was there at the right time. While attacking, he kills all the people and drives them away, but as he was moving from there, an unknown person attacked him and put his swat inside him, after which in this episode, all the work has happened around his house, so we are going from here and near him only. A thorough search of his house can be done to find out whether it is he who actually swallows all those goons to go to kill Princess Remu. On the other hand, Princess Remu is telling the truth to her father about what kind of people had attacked her. Then her father, who is there, is saying that it is like the power you are telling, she had swaddled those goons with her internal power. By using that sword, whatever was real had been stopped, due to which his life was ruined here. Then in front of him, the same guy with a mask comes in front of him. When he saw, even Junmuji was surprised that by wearing this person's clothes, you had poached with the goons. In fact, that clothes was mine, so how can I steal your identity? That's why I attacked you, tied you up and brought you here so that I am like this, and what keeps you from being like this? I will soon become as pious as you. This can never happen, so if I am not as pious as you, then what will I do by stealing your identity? But the person with the mask is not ready to listen. He comes and says to that person with the mask, the liquor you are drinking is of no use. If you come with me to my family, then very good quality liquor is made there, after drinking which, your heart becomes like a garden, and says to Junmuji's Krinpa. Junmuji is still alive, and he also gives him a letter to which he gives it, saying that Junmuji, now wherever Barden has come with his father, he has tried to take his life by attacking this Remu, where Barden has come with his father, and by the way, his life has also been attacked. I don't even know that I am going to go there, but after hearing this, Junmuji's grandpa can be killed a lot, but as soon as they come there, I had used my power a long time ago, but it seems that today I will have to use my power again. After which no one can survive there, no matter how fast they attack there, their power will be destroyed. After this, Junmuji grandpa sends all his policemen to your house so that they can find out whether all those goons really came from here. They just want to destroy our family here, just see if the right opportunity comes. I am not going to leave anyone, I will show everyone how much strength we have in our family. Then there comes a guy with a mask, who also has all the valuable things taken from the house, which included many medicinal herbs. After that they all start thanking the mask version for saving Junmuji's life, but the mask version tells them. When Junmuji's grant passes, he thinks that now he doesn't need to take the tension of Junmuji, he has found his partner. Then how do these people stop their thoughts? The person with the mask tells them that he has an injury and it will not be cured so easily, hence you will have to take the very powerful pill which is with Gongji, and after saying all this, he goes away from there, after which he leaves. Junmuji, who happens to be Gongji, can also do all kinds of cultivation, but Junmuji tells him that there is no need to take tension. The doctor must have told you to look, I still have my power and I would have used this power, whoever from our family has saved him, after which he starts embarrassing her to Junmuji's guardian because Junmuji had given him a good offer that if he fucks her, If I give it to him, he will make him drink very good liquor. For this reason, that man wants to use some method with the help of which I can cure my fat uncle's leg, after which he will start walking easily because our June family is going to decline completely. If my fat uncle gets cured, then he can get cured, then he comes to know about some herpes on his leg if he uses those herpes. So maybe with her help, his third uncle's leg will be cured and he will start walking normally like other people, because if they find all those herpes all over his market but they were not visible anywhere, so they are going home from there with some small herpes. But then there comes Gong Ji, who came here to offer Jun Muji to go to the auction house. First Jun Muji was there. He refuses to go, but when he comes to know that all the herpes that he needs are going to be available in that auction house, then he gets completely ready to go there so that he can go to that auction house and buy all the herpes from there. Seeing this, he gets scared within himself. You are getting completely trapped in my trap. On this I will take such revenge on you that you Kuba will never like to mess with me again. You will be saved. Now Jun Muji comes with Gongji to another city where there is an auction house. After coming there, he sees a lot of people who had a lot of money, but there is a shortage of things. People were ready to pay lakhs and lakhs of rupees to buy cheap things. Seeing this, Jun Muji is also surprised, after which he comes inside the same auction house from there, but as soon as he comes there, those two scoundrels also come there. A few moments before Jean, Gongji had removed all his things in that too. They are here to go to the same auction house where after coming here, both of them start making fun of Jun Muji and Gongji there. Seeing this, both of them get very angry, but Jun Muji is explaining to Gongji that you do not need to take tension. See, inside this auction house, I will cause such havoc that they will mention my name. We will never forget that the auction is started there, and the first thing in that auction was a spiritual lamb on which everyone starts bidding, but in the beginning no one bids on any Jun Muji item, so it is a very good opportunity. There was a dead body and he gets the chance because he was shown those two scoundrels who will take away the next thing. So even if that thing is cheap, then you have to put it at the price of lakhs so that the cheap thing can be read as expensive, on which Gongji agrees, after which a jade comes to be auctioned there and Gongji takes it and turns it into 4 there. Both of them were unable to understand that what has happened to Gongji after coming here. He is here. Why is he investing so much money for such a small thing? But both of them are in full enthusiasm. We are forced to buy that small jade by paying 6 million to those two scoundrels, after which the next bid comes for the same herps which I wanted. So all of us start placing bids on that harp itself. We have to buy, and once we have bought it, by any means, June will come here to stop us because that beast. After the arrival of the statue, we will have so much power that we can destroy his entire family in one go. Yes, half of those people will also start adopting Jun Muji's plan, and they will invest 2 to 3 million coins of that herb here so that Jun Muji will suffer huge losses here. But then Jun Muji comes to know that he still has only 1% of the money he has bid here. He is not present, and that is why he makes all the formations to the elder who is conducting the auction, using which he attacks those two miscreants, and after attacking, throws them out of the auction house so that he can never come here again. And he also has membership here, so he is angry in himself that this is of no use, who will bully him, so he is leaving from there, but then Jun Muji stops him. He says, "Don't you know how much power has been placed on this statue, that it was started with 1 million gold coins, on which the literate people are bullying, but then that masked guy would have brought it here." If you had seen this, there was no limit to Jun Muji's anger, as he was afraid that the same thing would have happened here. I see that this beast has already been captured by his enemy, hence he is in trouble. Now, how can I get the statue of this beast here? While chasing the statue, he would have reached a different place which was looking very dangerous, after which Xiao lives there, and he had come here to fight with Jun Muji, so here Jun Muji's be. In the last episode, we had seen that Jun Muji had come to an auction house. After coming to Chahan, he wanted some harps which he can use to cure his third uncle's leg, so he buys those harps there. Also, in the beginning of the Sod, Jun Muji has been kept upside down by Yaren, where Jun Muji is saying to Yaren, "I have come here to take that trachea from you, so give it back to me, otherwise I will put it inside an alchemy furnace for you and boil it." When you saw that all the power of that sexual pill would come out from inside your body, even Jun Muji would be shocked there that here he would be boiled alive by the one who was still virgin, and the more virgin and purer the girl goes, the more would be put in her. Put Jean Li inside her. This girl is her assistant, and she would come out far away, and Jun Muji a high mass pill would be ready, which would be its power. Jun Muji is also extremely nervous and realizes that Akari is about to run away from here, due to which all the guards dress Jun Muji, hang him upside down and start throwing him from there to the side of Yang Energy. He was not ready to stay there, he is tied, but even then he had a lot of power in his body, after which he easily controls himself there, and after that, he also took those two girls to that furnace. What action were you doing inside the room after this? You can stay there, brother-in-law. One of your friends has told me that heavenly pill was inserted inside your body, otherwise I would have known about it if I had ever read about it, then I would have told my friends that I would have done this. Right now I had to force myself, after which she attacked all three of them. He starts running where he forcefully puts both Gongzi and Jun Muzi inside that furnace and starts applying some poisonous drug to the leather, after which, using the power of it, he scribes that alchemy furnace there, due to which the fossil is completely surrounded by Muzi, and his sister-in-law Phil starts to get the candor removed so that it gets mixed completely inside the alchemy furnace, but it can also take away Junmuji's life here, due to which the smoke inside the Junmuji gets refined inside his body, due to which it was coming out from inside Junmuji in a dangerous manner, because at that time when he had eaten the Savali pill, it was not completely refined, and today due to going inside this alchemy furnace, that pill as it was completely refined inside Junmuji's body, and due to its being refined, Junmuji had acquired the power of the entire pill. Yaran felt that his pills would be refined here, but what did he know that the pill was refined inside Junmuji's body itself, due to which now it would be very difficult for him to snatch its power from inside him. Why not take it? After which he goes to Junmuji and says that the pill which has been refined in your body will be very bad for you by doing this. He beats Junmuji a lot, due to which Junmuji is not able to stay there, but seeing this, Junmuji had become very angry, so now he tries to use the power that was refined there, in front of which even this Oran is not able to do anything, and with the power of Junmuji, he destroys the surrounding. Sahiji High car starts breaking and there was a very fierce storm. After that he uses Gongzi and Shao to create a shield with the mother of his power to bring out my real power, but today you have forced me to do this, so now I will have to suffer the consequences here, after which he started activating his real power there, and as if even the tree is there, it is also a very dangerous monster. Junmuji is not here, and here Junmuji is completely surrounded, as if he is trying to escape a little. There Yaran is also trying to attack him, which attack Junmuji was not able to stop even a cent here, and along with him, his tree demons are also there. All of them are holding Junmuji and hanging him in the air. After they hang, friends, whatever happens, he uses his power and starts attacking all of them, where Junmuji's condition has worsened a lot. Junmuji is thinking that I will have to get the load out of the water with this word, that if I was getting the load out of here, I will not be able to go back to them again. I have died once, but if I die again, all their hopes will be shattered, so today anything can happen to me here. He won't be able to come back alive, and to go back alive, I will have to kill you first, after which he gathers courage and comes to him again, but this time also he is unable to do any harm to him, or by using his own aura, he picked her up and threw her away from there, where Junmuji was counting his last breaths, and while counting them, he was remembering all the people who were his friends, but it was as if he was unconscious there. Before this was about to happen, his mysterious treasure there, due to which he had been teleported inside this world, gets activated there, and there he was starting to put all his power inside Junmuji, but now look, he has come to attack me with full enthusiasm, and now here again a fierce fight started between these two. These two were using their power and they were attacking each other. Yarne was getting all this power from the leaves of the flowers around him, so I was informed there that if I absorbed the power of all the leaves, then after that Yarn would not get any power, and here it would be very easy to do it, and just like the flowers here get destroyed, Yarn which gets completely destroyed here, and there will be a flower there. There was a huge explosion, after which we see Yaren inside the real world where his condition is much worse. He can recover well. After that, come again to fight with me. Any day you want, I am ready to fight with you, but right now I am fucking you alive as a human being, because not me. If a person has his family, his two people, then he is as happy as him. No one in the world can be a fool. That's why the fight between us today has not been seen by many people, because of our fool aura. I have shown the world how much power I have, then their perspective of looking at me will change. Even my friends will start looking at me like an elder or a master and not like a friend, so it will be just a favor to me. She is going to be very dangerous. So Junmuji also says yes, okay, I am good at that. He is worried that he will not survive today, but his mysterious treasure saves him there. Also he wakes up there and sees a lot of Sai people buying the book. There was a huge crowd in the place, like Junmuji buys the book there. He comes to know that this book is alive inside the auction house. Due to the help of herbs, his third uncle's leg got healed there and he was able to walk properly, that's why. From there, G starts moving towards me to hug her. As soon as she shows passion, season 1 of this series is here.